For me, that was a great test. We've been fragmented and beat up, and just very disjointed. And we haven't had our best basketball. We haven't played our best basketball for the last month. Trying to add guys in that have been out for a long time, back to the mix with just kind of 2 games every week and not really an opportunity to work on us, has left us in a situation where we're just not very cohesive right now. North Texas is obviously not a team you want to see in that situation. They're a well-coached team. They're to use Ross's words, they're extremely disruptive. We are a team that takes pretty good care of the basketball. They turned us over 18 times tonight. That's with us spending the majority of our time the last 2 days preparing for exactly what they did to us, the disruption and the siding defensively and keeping us trapped in those baselines and on those baselines and on those sidelines. We're very fortunate to get out with a win. We didn't play particularly well, but we played, I thought, very hard. I thought we matched their physicality level, especially on the defensive glass. I think they had 4 offensive rebounds in the first 4 minutes and then only 4 more for the next 36. That's a team that's an elite top 50 or so offensive rebounding percentage team in the country. So I'm really pleased with our guys finding a way to be gritty on the defensive glass, and we did enough offensively and hit some timely shots. I thought Simon gave us a really nice lift tonight. He's a guy, and Terry Anderson will be another one. Those are 2 guys that we thought kind of in the beginning of practice, we thought those are 2 guys that are, going to be 2 of our key players. And, neither of them's been able to be with us. So we're really excited about what's ahead for this group. We need this next week, even though exams are going on. We need this next week to work on us. So I'm excited about the practice floor. I'm excited about moving this team forward.
Coach, it was a slow first half for y'all. What seemed to be the difference in the second half? How did y'all pull away?
I think it was bad coaching in the first half on our part. This is not to take anything away from their defense. I think we had them so spooked going in the game, just how disruptive they are, what they do. I thought we just settled for some jump shots early in clocks. We talked so much about not turning down the first good shot, and I think we took some that maybe weren't great shots. I thought that hurt us. But I thought mostly it was coaching. And then in the second half, coach got out of the way. We let good players be good players, and then the players took over and got out. The coach got out of the way, and we did much better things in the second half.
And Coach, you mentioned Simon on the offensive end, Terry on the defensive end had some big plays. How big are they going to be going forward?
We just talked about it. I mean, Terry is a guy that was as impactful and dominant as anybody we had over the summer months. And so we got to get him back to, and it's just a confidence thing for him. He's been out 3 months, all in all, with his surgery and recovery. And, it's going to take him some time. He needs to get some full speed repetitions and practice just to see the basketball, handle the basketball, not turn it over. And he's there defensively already. He's there on the glass. It's just offensively he's a little sped up right now trying to get it all back. But yeah, those 2 guys are they're very impactful, obviously, along with Bobby. They're guys that are going to help us compete for a championship in a really difficult league.
And then, Coach, 5 guys in double figures tonight. How was that? Seeing the ball being spread around.
That's our MO. I thought DeMar really carried us through the first half. He's got a little bit of a stomach bug and was throwing up there in halftime and then after the game. And so then some other guys need to step up. I thought Kamani and Simon there in the second half, and Bobby made some good plays. Keza played through all that foul trouble in the first half. I think he only played 5.5 minutes in the first half. So we had a number of guys step up. I thought we shared the ball fairly well. Especially against a team like that they dictate so much to you. And we're a team that likes to feel good and kind of play pretty basketball. You can't do that against them. You got to play kind of gritty, ugly basketball and just take advantage of some of their over-aggression at times.
Simon, talk a little bit about how it felt to come back these last 2 games and kind of contribute to tonight's win.
It felt great to finally kind of be back on the floor. Obviously, it sucks being hurt. Just watching your team out there, I feel like I can help us and contribute to us winning. But yeah, it just felt great to kind of get my legs back. Obviously, you know, being out for as long as I was, like that first game, a couple of jitters, first time playing big time in the U.S. Yeah, I kind of got my legs back and felt much better today. Just yeah, working my way back.
Coach, talk a little bit about the end of the game, like clock management. How you think the team?
We fouled too much down the stretch, obviously. You know, that's a big thing. We've got to make sure that we play without fouling. It's a staple for us defensively. You know, such a physical game, and they really put their heads down and got to the rim, and we bailed them out a few times late, I thought. You know, aside from that, we had a couple of bad turnovers there, and a couple of places where we probably don't want to have the basketball against press, but even the lineup you saw today, because of Bobby missed a month also, so we have never practiced that press breaker live with Bobby and Kez on the floor before, and it showed. They've always been, you know, we've had 3-4 minute blasts trying to get ready for a game, and one of them's on one team and one of them's on the other. They've never played together. That's the sort of thing you can do when you have a week or a month to get ready for things, but it's something that's difficult to do when you know, you've got limited practice time, usually about a 55 to 65 minute block to get ready for the next game, and that's what we've had since these guys have kind of re-entered the equation. So it shows. Like I talked about in my opening statement, we're not very cohesive right now, and that's the beautiful thing for our group, is that can be fixed, and it will be. Good. Thanks much.